Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to Make This Happen, where we discuss an idea we've been dying to see come alive. Every week, my friend Jay, that's me, and my friend, and me will bring yourself a product.
That's me, J.E.
You never knew you needed. Now let's get started with business cards. I have a bunch of business cards. I collected a bunch of business cards.
The original card game to collect, business cards.
Yeah, sure. For adults, the original adult trading card game from the TCG Corporation. Wizard is what they're called. Wizard made business cards. They make all the business cards for every businessman out there. But wouldn't. Okay, so here's the thing: when you meet someone new, let's say you just got a new job like I did, or not a new job, but a new place with a bunch of new people, and you need to exchange numbers. What in the old days we'd hand each other business cards, but nowadays we have phones and we're like, let me get your info. What if there was a way just to like, what's your info? Well, here's my phone. Bam, it's like Apple Pay. It's like a wallet. And then just saves all their contact information that they want. Like you have to set it up like a profile in your like Android, or like on iPhone, it would be under like kind of like the wallet page. It'd probably be under the wallet page. You just add this.
Right.
And then like when you put something over each other, like if you put Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or whatever over something that takes it, it automatically opens it up.
Yeah.
That'll happen when you put like two people's phones on top of each other, and then maybe you'd have to double click to activate the wallet, so it doesn't happen when you just have two people's phones on top of each other.
So what if it's not your back to their screen, but it's your back to their back? So when when the phones feel back to back, that's when it does it. Because
sure,
you could stack phones back to screen pretty easily, but back to back happens much more rarer. Of an occurrence. So maybe you go like this: "Nice to meet you." Ching.
Definitely, and it has smartwatch capabilities. But yeah, it's just an app.
So if you do a left-handed shake, if you're right-handed, that means you want to exchange information, because that's bringing your watches together. I want also there to be an AI voice saying, "Alex has met J.E."
I would love that. But what if it's more like we invent the new way to greet each other? You know how like during the pandemic, the new way to greet each other was the fist bump. That became the new thing. What if
or elbow bump?
Yeah, or the elbow bump. But now that what we create is the smartwatch pump. There's like, oh, so what's your name? Jay. Oh, what's your name? Alex. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Boom. Just hit the smartwatches together.
Then you could sit there and decide what you want to share. Do you want to share PSN profiles, Snapchats, Instagrams, phone numbers? Maybe you only exchange emails like in popular visual novels. Which one do you want to do?
Yeah, maybe it's like in the app, it's like, these are the things that will be transferred. And then it's like, it'll have things like, if the recipient wants your like PSN, it'll transfer over. But if they
LinkedIn
don't,
profile. What if you're networking?
Yeah, but it's like let's say you're just meeting a random person and they're like, PSN, what's that? No, I don't want that. So if you link and you have your PSN, it won't show on theirs because they didn't tap accept on that. You know what I mean? And maybe with some apps we make it further integrated. So obviously it goes straight into your contacts list, right? But maybe PlayStation, we make a deal with PlayStation and are like, hey, give us access to your app, and then it'll just add the friend, right? Like that. Or the Microsoft, I don't know how Microsoft does it, but the Xbox friends list thing, we work with Microsoft and do that, and then you get add friends like that, Steam, all that stuff. Discord.
There we go. Yeah,
Skype.
and you could add whatever you want. That way your friends list grows big, and it grows easily, and you don't have to ask anybody for anything except for the initial time where you're like, hey, would you like to exchange information?
Yeah. And then you just...
And if you think about it, it's even better for dating too, because no one has to give fake information.
Yeah.
You could just you could give a throwaway.
There's like two options.
Like
when you're on a blind date
option,
for the first time,
and then it's like, huh?
you're on a blind date for the first time, and they're like, so can I get your information? And you're like, and you see the girl like, yeah, sure. They press a little button on the top right. You're like, damn it. Ding.
Yeah, it's their throwaway.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's okay.
The new way people greet each other. Oh, yeah. So can I get your info? Yeah. Do you have Tap Contap? And they're like, oh, yeah, I have Contap. I don't even know what I just said.
Contap.
Like, yeah. And then they hit it. We're like, oh, no, I don't. Like, oh, man, well, okay, take out your phone. Well, you should really get this app. It makes this a lot easier.
And Contap can also be the new way to sign for packages.
Yeah.
It'll be your digital signature.
Yeah, digital signature right there.
You'll just have to have facial recognition or put in a password for using Contap. That way someone doesn't like mug you, like hit you in the back of the head, take your phone, then go on a spending spree as you. Like they take your identity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you could only like fill out information and sign stuff with it. You can't. There's no credit card information stored.
That's true.
Yeah. But I like it. What else do you think we could add to this?
I think with Contap, I think it can be the place for all of your digital information. And I think based off, you know what I'm worried about with Contap?
What's that?
You know those things where Apple, where a really nice app comes out for Apple and Apple's like, that should just be a feature of our phone. Mm-hmm. And then it becomes a feature of the phone. Like, do you remember when flashlight apps were a thing?
Oh, yeah.
And then Apple's like, we should make a flashlight. And then that just happened, and then flashlight apps disappeared.
Well, that's definitely going to happen. This product, when we say whoever make this happen, it's either going to be Apple or Microsoft. And if it's not, it's going to be some tech, and then we're going to either be bought out by Microsoft, and then Apple's going to make their own.
I think another feature is sharing a calendar with somebody. So if you're like, yeah, I mean, just find a spot. And because I know that's how my company works, is they're like, if you want to have a meeting with me, look at my calendar and put a spot and we'll have a meeting. And I'm
like a business account type of thing, like a business Contap. And then there's like a separate account that's just business stuff. Yeah, I like that. I also think another issue will be like spam for like self-promotion. Obviously, you could mark which ones you want on and off. But it's like, you ever go to like a girl's Instagram page or something, or Twitter page, and it's just, here's my Linktree, here's my OnlyFans, here's my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, if this, you tap and then all of a sudden it like follows you on every single one of their social medias,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I could see that.
Or
being a thing.
Makes you subscribe to mailing lists.
Right, yeah. Obviously, you have to turn all that shit off. Go through all your settings, even the ones you never heard of. Either look it up or just say no.
Right. I wonder if there's going to be ways where it's like, you can either pay $5 to get in or just slide your phone to Contap all these booths. And it's like different things that you Contap and then you just sell your information away.
Yeah, I could see a lot of problematics happening. But that's not our problem. That's the consumers. There's a big terms and conditions that they had to press accept.
Just don't tap on things you don't want to tap. Don't give your information away for free.
Don't go do the mag charging station in a place that's a little shady. It's a random coffee shop that you've never seen before that week, and it just all of a sudden showed up, and there's a MagSafe wireless charging port. Probably don't use it.
Got to protect your stuff.
And from now, you'll hear from our sponsors, ExpressVPN.
I wish.
Right.
Hey, do you guys like Netflix and other places? I've heard enough of them. Now, how about Athletic Greens?
I thought you were going to make a reference to the We're Not Game Devs game we just created last Friday that we recorded today. I'm talking about when this episode comes out and people hear this. When I say last Friday, that's when the Netflix game just came out, Alex.
That's right.
Think about how time works. Yeah, the Star Standard, the game that we talked about 3 days ago, remember?
The game we just created. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. 3 days ago, not about 10 minutes ago.
That's true. Although we do put brackets on when everything's recorded.
That is true. That is true that we do that. We do that.
we let people know. We let the people know.
Yeah.
Right now we're recording, just in case a fan wants to crash our recording sessions.
That is true. What do you think? Microsoft, Apple, King, Tencent?
Not Tencent. Oh, well, no. I mean, I think Tencent might like this. Now that I'm thinking about it, a nation that would want all the social contacts in one portfolio and then learn where you're sharing your social contacts to learn your circle so that they can better understand your circle and make sure that you're graded well on your circle, and then maybe deny you access if you're not going to the right places and sharing your stuff. I think Tencent's at home right there. How about the CCP for this one? In fact, I probably can't go to China anymore now that I shared that.
All of that stuff, all in a very cute mini game that's in this app. Just a super
with a really
cute
nice
mini-game.
with a new
it's like tap everything. You're in the grocery store, 7-Eleven, tap this little thing and then you get these points.
And you get discounts too.
Yeah.
And then I just imagine there being a really cute mascot. Ni hao ma. As it's coming up.
Tencent, make this happen. Thanks for listening. If you have any suggestions or products you'd like to see talked about, feel free to write in at apphoundgames@gmail.com. We have a Patreon. If you'd like to join the AppHound family, come find us at patreon.com/wearenotgamedesk. Patreon receives episodes 2 days early, meaning make this happen gets to your ears that much sooner. If you enjoyed our show, take a second to give us a review. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store, and more. Catch you guys next Sunday with Alex's idea.
Underwear. Are we done underwear yet?
Perhaps, but at this moment, I don't think so.
We should, instead of Contap, we should name it Ni Hao.
Sure. Yeah, I like that. Ni Hao. If it's made by Tencent, it makes sense. It's saying hi. It's a new way to say hi. Tapping your phones or smartwatches.
Right?
Together.
Right? Thank
Ni
you.
Hao. A new way to say hi.
Man, propaganda's probably worked that we're sitting here making Chinese products.
When it comes to America, it's just called hello.
Hello.
Apple's going to call theirs hello, world.
And then Japan, ohai. Short for Ohio.
Yeah, I like it.
Wow. This is
we created a monster.
Yeah, we did. This is the one where you know those articles that are like, creators J.E. and Alex Gonzalez never wanted their product to be used this way.